So welcome to the very first video of this channel. I'm Oz, the Cessor, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a watch at the release trailers for Superman, since that's more or less the talk over the internet at the moment, and I believe in the UK at least, it's going to be released on July 11th. I just thought, you know what, as the first video, let's just delve into the various trailers that have been released for Superman. So I'm going to start off by looking at the teaser trailer first, and I'll give you my thoughts on that. And I think over the next couple of days, I'm going to review all the Superman movies from the 78 Superman starring Christopher Reeves down to Henry Cavill. So let's have a watch see, and I'll give you my thoughts in a jit. I guess boys having a tough time, huh? Yeah, I'll give you my thoughts regarding the costume. I don't know, I've never been a fan of the underwear. But I think Christopher Reeves they can do something much more creative with that.
Krypto. Home.
I think that's the
Take me home.
scene stealer.
Superman.
You can't say it's like him in this game. Okay. Um, Interesting trailer. Um, Not too bad. At least it's got in my curiosity. Um, I mean, you have our man Fallen, so that looks like he's been given a good licking. I'm just trying to like figure out as to what could have
By
done
two.
this to him. Um, yeah, I'm just wondering what could have done that to him. Because at least we know that for this particular version that's going to be released, there's no Doomsday, so I'm quite intrigued as to what can cause so much damage. Because with the little that I do know, in terms of Superman's villain gallery, or rogue gallery, if you want to call it that, there's not a lot of villains that can do that to him. So unless there's kryptonite involved, I can't really see him getting this much damage. So yeah, so that's quite interesting. James Gunn, at least he's got a decent track record. So he looks okay as Clark. He looks good as Clark. No issues there whatsoever. Okay, so we got the Kansas Smallville farm. His pops. Yeah, I think that's the guy from Constantine. Yeah, I think the dog's gonna be the scene stealer.
Clifton.
Yeah.
Home. Take me home.
Okay. Okay, Lex Luthor.
Superman.
I mean, that's one thing I've always been curious about as to, of all the Superman movies, they haven't really gotten Lex Luthor right. I think the only version of Lex Luthor that I believe they got right was the one in Smallville. Okay. Um, what's that? Metamorpho, right? And you've got Mr. Fantastic. Is that Mr. Fantastic? Oh, Mr. Terrific. Yeah, that's his name. Mr. Fantastic. That's the Marvel, right? Okay. I think it's got my curiosity. But I'll look at this official trailer to make a much more informed judgment. But um, so far it's looking okay. The suit, I don't know why they decided to go in this direction. It doesn't really look like a full fit, but we'll see. I think the young man's more or less captured. What's his name anyway? Let's see. Let's just Google, find out what his name is. I think he's doing a decent job, but I think we'll get more from him when we watch the official trailer. So, what's his name? He's called David Corenswet. I'm assuming that's how the name's pronounced. Corenswet. Okay. So yeah, so he's the young man portraying Superman. I don't think I've seen him in anything yet. Yeah, I think he might be in Pearl. I'm yet to watch that movie. I think I'll probably watch that movie sometime during the week and give you my thoughts on that. I've seen X, but I haven't seen Pearl yet. So yeah, so that's my overall thoughts on the trailer. If we were to give this a grade as a teaser trailer, because they did tease, hasn't that really given a lot out? So I think that's a solid 3 out of 5. So that's a solid B. So yeah, so that's the Sisters review on that. I think over the time, I'm more or less going to kind of like come up with my own grading scheme when it comes to assessing these trailers and movies down the line. So yeah, um, a decent start. So that's it. So I'll give that the teaser a B. I think Crypto, I believe that's what the dog's called. I think he's going to more or less be this the scene stealer. So yeah, bye.